Guys, how you doing?
Boy, this guy has got some pipes.
Oh, come on now.
They're
Come
doing
on.
great. And you know what's really funny? If it hadn't been for Pee Wee Melton, we would have never heard of you.
You know, he was one of my mentors growing up, you know, great guitar teacher, and he was a retired session player from Greenville, South Carolina, and he did some stuff in Nashville and things, and he retired down where I live, and that's who I started taking guitar lessons. He was a great guy.
What a great way to start.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
Talking Easton Corbin, by the way, and so you had some pretty strong musical influences from the beginning.
Oh, you know, the biggest influence for me, you know, George Jones and Keith Whitley and Merle Haggard and folks like that. You know, I love those guys. Grew up listening to them and you know, just a lot of that traditional country music. And you know, my grandparents. I think, yeah, my grandpa's favorite artist, you know, back when he was growing up was Roy Acuff. I mean, that's back in the day. And
it is.
And of course, my grandma loved Bill Monroe. So, you know, I grew up listening to all those guys too. I love that stuff.
We can't be the only ones that tell you this, Easton, but every time you come on the speakers in our studio, my partner and I look at each other and go, God, he sounds like a 20-something George Strait.
You know, I've heard that quite a bit, and you know, it's a great honor to be compared to him, but there'll never be another George Strait. And it's one of those things, you just go in there and sing them like I sang them and always sung. It just kind of comes out like that.
You know, I love the webisodes that you've put up and the little videos and stuff on your website.
Yeah, we do a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's been very cool to see you in that light because we haven't had you here for a show yet.
Yeah, we sure have.
That, but
we got to get up there.
What an amazing thing to have your first two singles go #1. I mean, that hadn't happened in 17 years.
I tell you what, man, it's been a truly a blessing and a great experience this year having that kind of success and you know, you guys, you know, playing the record and country radio and the fans have all just been great to me, and hopefully it'll continue with the new single, Can't Love You Back, hopefully, and so we'll see what happens.
You know, what does your family think since they're country all the way? What do they think about their boy having 2 CMA nominations?
Well, it's so funny, you know, my dad and all those guys, especially my dad, he keeps up with all this stuff more than I do. You know, he'll call me telling me stuff like that's going on, and he keeps up with the charts too. It's funny.
Being out on tour with Brad Paisley, did you get pranked?
I did. You know, he got me the last show of the tour, or the last show that I was on of the tour, and roll with it. He actually got out there and him and the crew and the band and everybody just started throwing rolls at me. So I didn't quite make it. Yeah, exactly.
Dinner roll.
All of a sudden, I'm up there singing, and a dinner roll just like whizzes past my head, and I'm like, uh-oh. I was like, this is it. This is what they've been talking about. So sure enough, but I'm telling you, rolls. You know, you think they're supposed to be soft, and yeah, after about a week, they're pretty hard, especially when they're knocking you upside the head. So.
What an experience, though, to play for the kind of crowds that Brad Paisley brings in.
Oh, absolutely. You know, that's you know, my audience there. The you know, it's the country audience. You know, and so it was a great experience. It got us out there and got us exposed to the audience, and it was just it was a good time.
Well, good luck on Wednesday night. It's been a pleasure having this time with you.
Thank you guys very much.
We love your music, Easton.
Well,
really.
Thank you guys very much. We appreciate you guys playing it, and hopefully we can get up there and do a show sometime.
Love it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Gotta happen.
You got it.
Easton Corbin with us live from Nashville, CMA Week on B93.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.